I know how to handle this guy. You mind? Thanks. Hi there. Bet you're not so mean, are you? Huh?
Wanna play fetch? Yeah? Wanna play this phone? Go fetch!
You ever suggest a different plan?
What?
What was one of your favorite things that you got to do differently this time?
I mean, for me, playing two characters was a new thing. I'd never done that before, so that sort of changed the process a little bit on this movie. And on working with the new actors is always exciting. I mean, working with Ricky was exciting the first time.
Yeah.
And then the second time it was sort of like,
the
okay.
second day.
Yeah, the second day it was a little bit
I get
more
it.
like,
He's not professional.
Right, I get it.
He hasn't read the script.
Yeah.
He mugs around. Yeah, we get it.
But 8 years in, it's definitely...
Yeah.
So.
Imagine going camping with me. Imagine if we went out just into the woods, right?
I really can't
imagine it was
imagine.
a weird reality show, just me and you in a cabin for 1 year. How long would you last?
I think...
You wouldn't do it.
I don't think I would even ever agree to that.
It would never last. It would never happen.
It's a year of my life.
That would be amazing.
I kind of love the idea, so we'll see what happens.
Utopia with Ricky Gervais.
Bravo just called as I was talking.
There it is.
They want it.
I need you to let me take the tablet and Achman to London.
Sorry, just processing that.
Do you guys look at museums differently now? If you went into a museum, are you sort of like, wow, what if that piece of art started talking?
Well, at the after party, at the premiere, we were actually in the Museum of Natural History here in New York. And when I was going out at midnight, and I was just down on, like, just by myself and walking past the exhibits, and there were like big bears and mooses behind glass, and I just kept like going, like, is one of them going to move? Or like you do get that feeling after just watching the movie, like, what if they just suddenly became alive?
It definitely changes your perspective on... I think it changes your perspective on history as well. Like, I remember watching Bill and Ted as a kid, and that changing my view of history. It's not a historical documentary, but you kind of go away and you're like, oh, okay, you know, Socrates. I'm going to go check that guy out.
There's always kind of a part of me that when I'm at a museum is thinking who I'm going to tell that I was just at a museum to kind of get my, you know, my culture cred up there.
Yep.
And then there's another part of me that spends time, you know, like, oh, I could have done that. That's not that great. And there's another part of me that will look at the old custodian and be like, could that guy really stop me if I just grabbed that painting and just ran out? So there's lots of things going on, as well as just appreciating the art.
This is it. That was just a glimmer of inside the mind
a lot
of O.
going
Wilson.
on walking around a museum.
At every moment, a lot going on with. He seems all kind of blonde and beautiful, but a lot going on up there.
They're trying to catch the light.
I know, but you can't do it, boys. You can't catch light.
I should like to comment. Summon the apparatus. L. O. L.
Laugh out loud. Yeah, that's what I did.
Well, what do you think it is about this story, what's at the heart of the story, that it has had such appeal and has been able to be this successful franchise?
You know, it's unreal, but it's based in a real emotional thing.
It's magical, and it's what a movie should be. If you can imagine it, it can be a movie. And there's no better subject to be a movie than this for kids, I think. It's just amazing.
Can it go on and on? Are there talks of any more?
Not that I'm aware of. I mean, I always thought this was the last one because it felt like that's what the story was about, and that's what I was excited about, and that there was a new story that really was able to go there to that place. So, you know, obviously there's always the possibility, and there's so many different funny characters that could go on, but I felt like this one was at least the end of this, you know, version of the movies.
There'll be a remake in 20 years' time, and he'll have a little cameo.
Yeah, so I come in.
And I'll
come in for a few days.
And it get like 8 million for like 1 minute.
Now you remind me of a man I once knew at Camelot.
Really? One of the Knights of the Round Table?
No, Eric.
Eric.
Our fool.